Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh. Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Ha, Rekah Kodash, Ma'amah. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone and the elders. Double honors to my elder as well, Aharawan Ben Yasha Allah of the Lions Den Camp here in Jacksonville, Florida. And salutations to the fellow Akim, Outwafim, and children that believe in truth and in sincerity. It's your brother Athan Yala. Back to you another lesson. And Yahweh Ratazah is edifying. I just want to go into this article pertaining to the governor of Florida, all right, Ron DeSantis, as he's backing a couple of bills to try to prevent this devil from producing fake meat products. It's the title, all right, from the Tampa Bay Times. DeSantis take aim at fake meat products in Florida. All right, so he's taking a stand on it. He's going to back these two bills that are being presented for these people, hopefully to not bring this forth into the state of Florida. All right, which that's going to cause a lot of people to try to move to Florida. All right, it's an influx of people changing from one demographic to the next. All right, there's like a form of proxy warring here in Babylon in America as this Satan is being divided against itself. All right, the states versus each other, the states versus the feds. All right, as you had Texas, Florida. All right, this very same Florida. All right, Governor Ron DeSantis in Florida, they sent troops, National Guard, ICE, Border Patrol, whoever they would send down there, they sent them down to Texas for the crisis, all right, as far as with the migrants and them coming into Texas, all right, to where even so much so, Texas is within a lawsuit with the federal government, all right, because of it, and are even rallying up the migrants and dropping them off in other different states, all right, causing, it's like a lot of gang activity going on, all right. But again, this is what was going on in ancient Rome when ancient Rome fell, all right. Women's lib, all right. The people divided, all right, from the western leg of Rome, eastern leg, all right. The Democrats versus the Republicans, all right. The Republicans, these red states versus the blue states, as I believe Florida is a red state, and so is Texas. So you can see the alliance within America, all right, or the disalliance, the oppositions within America, just as outside of America with the heathen, all right, and these other heathen nations coming against America, all right, and America's allies being the NATO and the EU conglomerates of countries, all right, and this is causing wars and rumors of wars. Clearly showing the times of that we're in, which is the end. All right. But just to get into the article, all right, ultimately, this is just they causing a problem, ultimately to come with the solution, the fake meat. These things are, they want to take away the Constitution, So Florida and Texas are kind of similar. They want to be they own states. But just to get into this fake meat, on Governor Ron DeSantis on Friday backed legislative efforts to prevent lab-grown or cultivated meat from being made or sold in Florida. So he's backing the legislation, to prevent it. I know the legislator is doing a bill to try to protect our meat. So DeSantis said during an appearance at the South Florida State College Hardy campus in Bowling Green, you need meat, okay? And we're going to have meat in Florida. We're not going to have fake meat. That doesn't work. All right. So he's speaking against it, man, as the scriptures say. Now whether DeSantis is of Northern Kingdom or if he's an Edomite or not, I'm not sure. All right. But as the scriptures say, their tongue shall fall upon themselves. All right. One of the scriptures I want to start off with is the book of Psalms, chapter 64. And I'll start at verse 5 just to get to the point. And this Psalm 64 and verse 5. They encourage themselves in an evil manner. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them? And that's what they do. All right. But they're being seen. All right. They're being sought out. They're being exposed. All right. Their skirt is being lifted. All right. To where it's nothing that they're doing that can be hid. Even though you have nothing but propaganda and a lot of things going on throughout the four corners of the earth, they're still being, they're on the spotlight. All right. By Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, they're being exposed that their skirt is being lifted, man. As I stated. All right, I believe that's in the book of Nahum, chapter 3. So what they encourage themselves, to do evil deeds and especially against the Lord's anointed. All right, his people, the apple of his eye, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, and those of the speckled bird. All right, because what? We're the Israelites of the Holy Bible. And the Father's true name is Yahweh, and his Son name is Yahweh Shai. And they commune of laying snares privily, man. And a snare is a trap. And they commune, meaning gather together to create these traps. That's why they have things like the World Economic Forum summit meetings, I-9 summit or I-7 summit meetings, WEF, as the brother called it, the World Edomite Forum, but there's a World Economic Forum, and all they do is talk about what, an NWO, a global reset, a fourth industrial revolution, which is ultimately a new world order. All right. A Masonic, evil, demonic way. All right. Tower of Babel way. All right. That the Lord has put in subjection before. And he's ultimately going to do it through Esau, Edom in America. All right. Babylon the Great. He's going to put it down once and for all. All right. So what they commune of bringing forth this fake meat, all right, because it's a part of the famine, trying to prolong the society as long as they can, within this design downfall that they're putting forth on it as well, all right. That's what's going to force you to eat the foul bread amongst these damn people. Verse 6, they search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search, both the inward thought of every one of them, and the heart is deep, man, right? Their heart is deep into putting forth wickedness and manipulation upon the children of Israel, the people, all right, or the earth, all right, through the four corners of the earth, as this whole earth has been given into the hand of the wicked, man, and the wicked is ruling. The wicked is Esau, Edom, all right, the so-called Caucasian race. Verse 7, but Yahweh Bashim Yahweh shall shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly shall they be wounded, man, right? And they're going to be cut off guard, all right? Because what, as the book of Obadiah states, the pride of their heart have deceived them, so the Lord's going to shoot at them, all right, with arrows, the missiles. Verse 8, so they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves, man, right? All right, their own tongue falling upon themselves. Again, I don't know if Ron DeSantis is an Edomite or not, but he's a politician. All right. He believed in America. He believed in the way of America to be a politician. So he's speaking against the doings of America. All right. The wrongdoings of America. All right. And that's what their tongue falling upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away, man. They're going to want to get out of this place. All right. Especially those who got money. They're going to try to flee out of America. All right. Get asylum out of America by where they money. Are they bunkers? But you can't run away from the judgment of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man, the Lord. So just going back to the article, man, on the 3D printed meat, just get to the point. The proposal ban is included in bills HB 1071 and SB 1084 that also would make other changes involving the Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services, right? Because there's probably some more BS within those bills. Cultivated meat involves a process of taking a smaller number of cultured cells from animals and growing them in controlled settings to make food. And this devil do everything like that, man. He even trying to attain the spirit in such a way, all right? And you can't do so. All right, man can't do it. Industry officials have argued the cultivated meat process has been closely scrutinized by the U.S. Food and Drug and if the FDA scrutinize you, you got a problem because they pass everything from Moab Foods, all right, and what they bring over here and sell to our people in this country with they poo-poo platters, like because it's not even that the food is that good. It's our people usually, like a lot of our people that's in the, our people that eat Chinese or whatever, like the typical Chinese, with the same menu or whatever, the regular Chinese in the hood, they really addicted to like the MSG, the stuff that's in that stuff, whatever the meat may be. Because according in their culture, that our people always trying to be a part of somebody's culture, but in their culture, Moab's culture, their beef is dog. It is what it is. U.S. Food and Drug Administration and the U.S. Department of Agriculture to ensure safety, right? FDA, the FDA scrutinizing 3D printed meat, and the U.S. Department of Agriculture is not sure about its safety. It can probably bring forth illness, more ailments even quicker, cancer, whatever the case may be. All right. Proponents of a ban have said the issue is about protecting Florida's cattle industry. Also, House bill sponsored has contended the issue is about food safety. As of today, the unknowns are so great, quote unquote. The House Regulatory Reform and Economic Development Subcommittee, there are no long-term studies, right? Just like the Icky Vicky they gave the people. All right. So it's like they didn't protect the people when it came to that, but they trying to yell out about fake meat, which they ultimately will probably give in anyway, right? But it's just something to highlight. All right. This is a diabolical demon. This is the book of Ezekiel. Chapter 4. And I'll start at verse 13. And the Lord said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, whether I will drive them. Man, right. And that's exactly what we're doing. All right. You don't know what you're eating today, man. You just got to pray over your food. All right. And mostly try to keep you got to keep the dietary laws to the best of your ability. All right. And try to read on the back of everything of what you're eating, man, and consuming. All right. Try to eat fresh foods too, man, like home cooked meals, and trim that eating out way. All right. So you can easily break from it. But hey, the Lord said we go eat our bread, our defiled bread, all right, among the Gentiles. But damn, 3D printed meat, fake meat, and that's how, hey, that black horse, man, representing death, darkness, destruction, and ultimately go bring that famine upon the people. All right, so where the people go pretty much go be eating anything. I believe McDonald's might be worse than this. This is Isaiah chapter 10 and verse 1. And this ultimately why the Lord has to intervene, and he's been intervening. All right. And he's shortening the days, because if he don't shorten the days, there's no flesh be saved, man, dealing with this damn devil. This is Isaiah chapter 10 and verse 1, and y'all write this out of the lesson. Was that fun? Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that right grievousness which they have prescribed, man, right? These your people, all right? Again, like Governor Ron DeSantis, he's trying to back a bill that's proposed to stop what the government is doing, but he's very well a part of the government. He's playing the game. All right, and they're literally doing just that, playing the game. Again, the Hegelian dialect, order out of chaos. You know, to cause the problem, to bring the solution. They don't really care about no damn 3D printed meat. All right. But even if they are, you know, that shows you that they were aware and they could have cared a lot more for the people pertaining to the Icky Vicky that they gave out. All right. So it's all the agenda, it's all the plan. Again, the Hegelian dialect. They want to cause the problem, ultimately to come with the solution. All right. The NWO that was spoken about. All right. We just spoke about. All right. Fourth industrial fourth industrial the global reset. All right. So this ultimately why the devil has to be taken out of the way, man. The Lord's go shorten the days, man. But Shalom, have a down DTA until the next one. Tawab la Allah.